13.8 billion years ago, there was nothing. But in an instant, the universe was formed. Over time, there were stars, galaxies, planets, and marshmallows. How? Let's go back to the Big Bang. Without it, nothing would exist. Not us, not cats, not coffee, not the internet. But those aren't important. Without the Big Bang, there would not be marshmallows. And there would not be the necessary conditions to have anything in the universe, because there wouldn't be one. There were so many events leading up to the creation of these sugary pillows. Over time, stars began to light up, and when they died, chemical elements were dispersed, like carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. These are the three components of sugar, or sucrose. Sugar is one of the main components of marshmallows, along with gelatin and cornstarch. Without these ingredients, the marshmallow wouldn't have reached the stardom it has today. As we continue on, Earth and our solar system were formed. Earth had the perfect conditions for complex organisms to thrive and survive. There was water, seasons, complex molecules like RNA and DNA, and the right amount of energy to create life. On Earth, there were many life forms, eventually including the mallow plant. The mallow plant was the basis of marshmallows. In ancient Egypt, approximately 2000 BC, marshmallows were made from a mixture of honey and the sap from the mallow root. It was offered to the gods and was eventually discovered to have medicinal properties. It could soothe sore throats thanks to the smoothness of the recipe. Marshmallows were changed forever in the 1800s thanks to France. In the early 1800s, the marshmallow recipe was perfected into the sweet, pillowy goodness they are today. Alex Dumac, in 1954, patented a marshmallow manufacturing machine which sped up the process and made marshmallow creation much more efficient and rewarding. But why do we even like sugar? Well, it leads us to crave it to the point that we put chocolate, marshmallows, and some crackers in a stack and call that dessert. Well, back when humans relied on foraging, hunting, and gathering, there had to be a substantial way to stay energized and, well, not dead. How can inevitable doom be avoided when it can be so hard to find food without possibly hurting another human by taking their resources? The answer: sugars and fats. Humans would eat ripe fruit, and as they would have a high sugar content, and sugars are short bursts of energy and help store fat so that starvation would be less of a possibility. Pretty smart, huh?
Now to the modern day. Marshmallows today are made mainly of sugar, cornstarch, and gelatin. This ingredient change has caused more harm than good, even though it is more efficient to make. Sugar can be addicting and causes obesity and nutrient deficiencies. Cornstarch can also be potentially unhealthy. Because cornstarch helps make bacteria grow, and because there's bacteria in our guts, ingesting too much cornstarch may cause sickness. It can also raise blood sugar, which can be a benefit or not depending if you have low blood sugar. Gelatin, on the other hand, can be healthy. It contains collagen, which can help strengthen joints. It also helps with weight loss. However, gelatin may cause unwanted side effects like bloating and heartburn. Regardless, unless you eat a lot of marshmallows, you probably won't experience most or any of these effects. In 1927, the Girl Scouts handbook showed the first known written down recipe of s'mores, because everyone wanted some more. This made marshmallows skyrocket in popularity, since s'mores would become a camping and familial staple. The marshmallow has also had an impact on the economy. Every Easter, about 700 million Peeps marshmallows are sold, due to them being in almost every Easter basket. Along with Peeps, mini marshmallows, fluff nutter sandwiches, and more have impacted the market and has aided companies financially. Another variety of marshmallows that's great for our taste buds but awful for our health are gourmet. These marshmallows are topped with chocolate and sprinkles, flavored, and then get all dolled up like they're the new cupcakes. This shows that marshmallows are still going strong and have a lot of potential in the future, along with marshmallow and good old hot chocolate. Marshmallow fluff is the basis of flutter nutter, peanut butter, marshmallow spread, and some bread. Make a sweet nostalgia-filled sandwich. But why do we enjoy marshmallows, and what's their purpose? Well, for starters, we do have that evolutionary craving, so they taste great. But it also has the childlike feeling along with them when you roast marshmallows over a fire. It's an easy and quick way to get your sugar fix, and they lead to not only campfire songs, but can also be scientifically important. A test was conducted in the mid-20th century at Stanford University, where children were given the choice of consuming one marshmallow on the spot or waiting to have 2 marshmallows in front of them. After recording the data, only 1/3 of the children had enough patience for a second marshmallow. Later, in about 20 to 30 years, the researchers at Stanford collected data of the now-grown children to find that those who waited to have 2 marshmallows have a more successful lifestyle, meaning a well-paying job, a family, and a happy life. Due to telescope learning, changing our technology and machinery during the modernization, and the constant craving for sugar based back at the roots of our existence, it's pretty clear that marshmallows had a pretty big history. For something so small, they packed quite the punch to our taste buds in an explosion of sugar and bliss.